gang, Jimmy D here, and in today's video, we are going to grab our rewards points by playing a Game Pass game called Roadcraft, where we are going to get another achievement or trophy. And with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and start up our game. Yeah, guys, I find this game kind of cool, actually, even though the controls are a little weird at times. It's still kind of a cool game. Kind of a way to actually play my job while not being paid. Go ahead and press any button. We're going to continue where we left off yesterday. Or I should say Thursday, guys, because it took me this long to get all the research down for this one. Apologize for that. And yep, this is where the game placed us. So let's go ahead and head towards that area. Now I did discover one easier place to flood your engine out. I know that ramp is a little bit of a pain in the butt to kind of line yourself up towards, especially 10 times. So for those of you who are having a problem with that slow learner achievement, here's a good place to get it. Not too far from where we should be. And I'm going to just jump off it once, guys, and then we'll start from here again. So as you guys know, we need to head across the mud here coming up. But instead of heading across that deep water and mud right here every time, and it's a slow thing, let's take a hard left right here. And we're just gonna fall off this ramp. Now, this will not give you the time to think achievement because it's not high enough, but it will give you the slow learner achievement for flooding your engine 10 times. All right, so let's head back. And let's head to that forward area. Because we have a lot to do. A lot to do. Those of you who have not gotten the slow learner, you'll need to do that a total of 10 times in order to get that achievement. get a good running start at this muddy area, watery area, and then of course change into your diff lock. So you got a little bit more torque on the rear end. Change into low lock. And then out of low lock, right about here, should have a little bit of push. You can change out of your diff lock, pressing Y. And head up into the area that we found our grader in. For those of you who have not gotten the achievement for jumping off of 15 meters, this is the ramp you'll need to use. And yeah, it's a pain in the butt, guys. It is a pain in the butt. You'll have to back up, get a running diagonal jump across that ramp. But let's head towards that gate that we use our grader to clear the path for. And take a right turn right here at the intersection, and then a left turn here. And you know what? We need to open our map and visit our forward base. So press A to open it, and then X to track it. And you back out from here. So it'll give you your waypoint. Sorry about that, guys. This path is pretty clear, not too boggy, just uneven and bumpy. It's going to give us another thing to do once we reach the waypoint. Objective complete and save it.
Welcome. The good news is you're in charge now. Bad news is the storage and allocation of resources are all on you. So use them wisely.
Of course.
And remember, a penny saved is a penny earned. For the company. Well, on to your next job. Storm's rolling in, and we need to build a flood wall before it does. Before it rolls in, I mean. Storms seldom build walls. First, we need to plot a route from the base to the phosphate plant. Once we do that, we can deliver the crane parts to make the wall.
Alright, so let's go ahead and open up our map by pressing your select button. And then we're going to build a route, top one, to deliver crane parts to the phosphate plant. And then we're going to take care of the second one afterwards. So, highlight the top one and press A, open it up. And then X to track it. With requirement, select A, and let's check out the infrastructure panel. Back off from here, guys. And then, let's see, vehicles, tab. We're good. All right, come on. What do we got to do? Map. I've already done that. So, objectives. Track it. And then press A to open. And then we need to plot a line. But before we do that, you know what? Our vehicle's in the way. So let's move the hell out of the way. Right here. All right. Now, let's plot our track. Open. And A to start plotting. From here, we have 199 waypoints that we can set. And yep, they're going to need it because they're big trucks, guys. So, let's go to here. And here. And around these corners, take your time. Make a nice curve. For curve, sorry. As you saw, the terrain was kind of rough, and these trucks, I mean, they'll take abuse, but they're not as mobile as we are. Can't take quite the turn that we can. But eventually, they need to wind up inside that yellow circle. And then dispatch. Now you can watch them. If something goes wrong, you can cancel the route. You can actually spectate. Change your camera view by just tapping A. You can back out by pressing B. And just kind of watching the whole 9 yards. Use your right stick to zoom in or out. Just got to make sure that they reach the objective. Once the first truck makes it, guys, you know you got it. And as you can see, it's a tight turn, especially for a bigger truck like that. But eventually, he'll make it to the garage. And go through the gate. And you know you got it. Just a couple need to go through. And it'll give you your objective complete. Now, let's track the next one. A to open it up. And yep, now we need to head to this area and find that generator and place it in a place where it's safe. So X to track. Back out. And we're already in our truck. So let's go ahead and track it. From where we park, guys, we're going to just take a right turn. Head 500 meters up the road.
Looks like we're gonna need a generator for the phosphate plant. There should be one somewhere close to the abandoned facility. Check your map. If you can find it, bring it back to the garage inside the abandoned facility.
A little rough. It's all right. We'll get there. Let's see, where are we? Let's take a quick stop. Yeah, we're doing good. This is a good path. Take a ride up here, guys. And once we enter that circle, it's going to give us a new task. There we go. Just entered the search area. All scout vehicles are equipped with the object scanner. So, A, forgot it. And then actions, LB. Object scanner. After LB, press Y. It will set a waypoint for you here, eventually. There we go. Object scanner. Press Y. Isn't able to find it yet. That's all right. At this point, guys, let's take a left down this path. And then use our object scanner. Well, still not showing us. It's right there, that yellow box up on the top there. There it is. All right. We don't... we're not going to head directly towards it. What we are going to do, guys, though, is see that big yellow wooden door there up ahead? We're going to head that way. Take my word for it. There we go. Some environmental elements can be pushed, pulled, knocked over, or hooked with a winch. Look for the yellow markings, the caution tape. You know what I'm saying? Hey, got it. Head up here, guys. And we're just going to give it a friendly push. It'll create a ramp for us. And head up. Put in your diff lock. And head up. Alrighty. Now, look to your left. We got another one, and then we got a ramp that we can head up. So, let's knock over this one here first. I would suggest that you tap A to stay in low, just so you're slower moving up here, because you can fall and get trapped, and it's a pain in the butt. So, boom, knock it over, and back up. Don't want to head across there yet, guys. If you notice, there's a hole. So head up this ramp here. And yeah, I got it in low. Keep staying low. Because we need to take some slow movements here, guys. Knock this guy over. Nice and easy. Don't want to fall. And back up. And now he just created a platform that we can go over. And now we can head down. And straight over. Again, let's stay in low, guys. I know it's slow. It is slow, but we're going to stay in low. Head to the left. And then up this ramp. This is the object that we need to move. But we need to hook our tow line to it, guys. Take a right here. We're going to back up to it. There's another ramp we're going to knock down, but we're going to recover that object, the generator, first. So let's back up. And if you have to, go ahead, go forward like I am and straighten yourself out on it. Oh, come on, Jimbo. There we go. I'm gonna stop right about there, guys. Put the parking brake on. And then actions, or RB, to grab a hold of it. And just let go of your RB, it'll grab hold automatically. And use actions and pull your winch by pressing A. You want to bring it as close to the rear of your truck as you can. Because we're going to be heading around corners and you don't want a long lead on that. So, unapply your parking brake and let's head towards that ramp. Push it over, and then just head towards that yellow circle. Kind of murky through here, so it'll take a time, but we'll get through it. Alright, mission completed. All hands on deck.
You wrapped up all the prep work nicely. I knew I could rely on you. Which is especially great since I had nobody else to rely on. You're the only contractor in the sector. The fate of everything rests upon you. No pressure. Besides, the only thing left to do is to build the flood wall before the storm hits. First, you'll need to scoop up some concrete slabs. There should be plenty around your base. Naturally, you'll want to use the crane to move them. Then you need to drop them off in the loading area. Easy as pie, right? I could go for some pie. Anywho, the generator's in working order, so now you just need to make sure it's delivered. Shouldn't be too hard. Just plot a course from the workshop to the phosphate plant.
And that's exactly what we need to do, but we need to back out of the way, guys. Right here should be good. So, let's open up our map. As we have some new missions here. So, objectives. Let's go to create a route to deliver the generator, because it's needed. So, let's do that. And track. Come on. Track this guy here and open him up. And we are going to set a waypoint for our trucks to get all the way back to the phosphate plant. Remember that gate we opened up at the very beginning? That's the gate they're going to be using. So, let's plot a route. And they're going to head through some murky water at first. It's all right. It's not that deep. But remember, they're big guys, so they need quite a few waypoints. If you got 200, more than enough to get there. Just remember to take it easy around corners, as they need a wide berth, right? Big guys need a wide turning base. All right, just looking where we're going here. All right. Since we're the only ones on the road, we can stay in the middle. Don't be afraid to add a whole bunch of waypoints here, guys. Especially when it comes to turning. Yeah, nearly there. All right, dispatch the vehicles. Remember, guys, we can watch them from up above, or we can get real close. But let's make sure Because we can cancel a route before they fall. But we do want to make sure they make it. At least the first one. And we should be fine, guys. Just want to make sure. Notice that these vehicles are still supplying phosphate plant from the route we set earlier. Attach load. Shorten your rope. And go ahead and swing your boom across. There we go. Go ahead and detach your rope. And now let's go ahead and grab the other rope, other load. Crane control, LB. Rotate your boom. Staying in. Attach. Over to cross. Yeah, boom up. Let's boom up if we need to. It's in. We can go ahead and detach. Attach. Drag it in. And detach. Still need a few more, guys, so turn off the parking brake, duh. And grab a couple more over here. Attach. And go ahead and back up. Drag it into here. We need 6 of them, guys. There we go. Detach. Oh, we got this one here. So go ahead and attach. Rotate your boom. Back up if you need to. Put it in. By detaching. Come on. Detach. That one's in. Alright. We need a couple more here. We can go across the way and grab these over here. All we need is one more. Alright. Attach the load. Rotate your boom across. Let's shorten that rope length. Rotate your boom. Shorten the rope. Rotate your boom. And we can detach. We got all 6. Got it. Alright, now what do we need to do from here? we need to complete the task. So, need to open it. And then go ahead and transfer resources by pressing right on your D-pad. And that's completed now, guys.
Looks like you'll need to do some hauling. Take the cargo truck and load it up with the concrete slabs and steel beams. Then, deliver it to the phosphate plant. And if you're in the mood for extra supplies, you could plot a route between the warehouse and the forward base. It's not essential, but it'll make things easier for you in the long run.
Alright, so let's do what she said. First off, we need to hop back into our four-wheel drive here. Little Jeep, if you will. And where are we heading? We are heading to the warehouse over here. So let's open up our map. And where is our warehouse? Well, there's the phosphate. Forward base. Ah, there's our warehouse. Open the objective. Track it. So it'll put a waypoint up there for us, so we know where to go. And let's head that way. All right. I think this way would probably be best. Up, off with the Parker brake. We take it on low for now. That looks kind of high. What do we got? Let's see. No, we don't want winch. We want actions, right? Actions, terrain, scanner. Oh, yeah, that's way too deep. Let's open up our map real quick. Where are we at? Where are we at? I think probably the best way to head would be from where we started, right where the trucks are coming out, and head around this way. So let's back up. Kind of head the way we came. I think this is the way we need to go, guys. So let's open up our map. And yeah, we need to take a right and then a left and head up this path here. Take it out low. Okay, actually turn off the diff lock. like it, right? Definitely gonna need to hit the car wash after this. Up the hill. Alright, let's move out of the way here as we're going to set up a supply route. Remember, park and brake. Open up your map and connect the warehouse and the forward base with a route. So, open it up. We're at the warehouse. And we need to bring it to the forward base. Alrighty. Open and start plotting. And then, yep, we got 200 points here, guys. So make it a nice, easy route for these guys. Let's see, we're going to want to go this way, right? Yeah, all right. So, nice, slow, and easy route for these truckers. And let's dispatch. Keep an eye on 'em. Remember, we can cancel the route if it winds up being a little too hazardous. I think I got it right. Remember, guys, we got plenty of waypoints that we can set, so it's up to you how you want to do it. You add even more just to make it a more precise route, but I think I got it here. As long as the first truck makes it, we're good to go. Again, notice in the upper right-hand corner, guys, our our money is ever growing. We're at 19,000 now, and instead of what was it, 6,000 that we had when I last pointed it out. Yeah, it definitely appears as if we're good to go, guys. So let's load up the materials that we need into this truck here. So let's hop into our crane. Oh, we can't yet. We can't yet. Not giving us that mission just yet, guys. And there we go. All right. Let's bring out those resources to the phosphate plant. Let's enter here. And we need to load 3 concrete slabs and 2 pieces of steel into that truck. So let's go ahead and track it. And where was that truck? All right, so we need to hop into our crane here. And tap A for resource storage. And steel beams. We needed 2, right? And then we needed 3 concrete slabs. Concrete slabs, remember, they're all over the place, guys. So we're good with that. So let's load the concrete slabs first. Couple over here. Remember, crane control. Rotate your boom. And then what do we need to do? We need to cycle target. That one there. Alright. So let's attach the load. Shorten the rope. Boom up. Back up and place it into the truck. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, come on now. We got in the way. Recover. I'm going to put our legs down, guys, so we can rotate our boom. Where is it? Come on. There we go. Bring the load all the way to the back of the truck so we don't flip it over. Then we can go ahead and bring our legs up. Back up a little bit. Put our legs down. And we're gonna bring our load over here. Shorten the rope. Wow. Let's sting all the way out. Bring our boom up. It's a little better. Can we shorten the rope? That's it. So let's plop it on the truck best we can. Wow. Controls on this kind of are herky-jerky. Shorten our rope. See if we can get another grab on it here. controls are wicked weird, man. Cycle. There we go. Attach. Boom out or boom forward. Shorten your rope. Rotate your boom. Try to get it on here. There we go. I don't want the truck, I want the slab. Grab another slab. One more slab, guys. One more. Oh my good night. All right, let's get out of this truck. Whew. Open up your map. Enter this one. Strap the cargo down. And let's head out. Load is wicked unbalanced, guys. I'm sorry about that. But we could still get there. Just got to take our time. Alright, one last thing to do here, guys, and that's repair the storm wall.
So we need to get that flood wall up. Actually, you need that more than I do. I'm safe back at HQ, but the folks in that town aren't. So, good luck.
Alright, so next objective. Enter the crane and deliver all these objects. Open and track. Everything's tracked. Come on, let's get into the crane. There it is. All right. So, rotate our crane over. And in and out. In, there we go. Dash the load. Raise your hook up. You change your rope length if you want. And then rotate the load. Sorry, rotate the crane. And we can rotate the load a little bit. We lower our hook. We want that to be green, guys. We want it to be green. Let's see. Rail movements. In and out. Lower the hook a little bit. And go ahead and detach load once you're green. Boom. 2 down. 1 down for here. 1 more to go. 2 more to go. Bring your hook down. Attach the load. Bring your hook up. Change your rope length. Rotate the crane over. One more to go here, guys. Change your rope length a little bit to bring it up or down. Oh, I didn't mean to detach it. Change our rope length here. That trolley out there a little bit. Lower the hook. Get your load a little bit. All right, 3 down. Go over the next crane. One last one, guys. Attach. Actually, well, let's lower our hook a little bit. There we go. Attach. Raise your hook. Shorten your rope length as well. Rotate. Staying in a little bit. We'll rotate our load a little bit. Lower the hook so we get that green. Rotate the crane a little bit. Lower the hook. Oh, not quite. Raise the hook. There we go. Alright. Okay, we need to go out a little bit. Rotate. And lower our rope length. There we go. Detach. And poof. Sure thing. Reinforce the endangered shoreline. Yeah, that one took a little bit, guys. Took a little bit, but we got it.
Jeez Louise, that was a close one. I was worried you weren't going to pull it off. If you keep this up, I might start getting optimistic. At least for the company's stocks. They've been crashing lately, but you might have just turned the tide. Now, doesn't that make you feel good? Well, savor it for all it's worth. Talk to you later.
All goals completed for this area, guys. We can go ahead and dismiss it. Let's go ahead and return to the hub. Now, we could continue exploring that area, guys. There's no other things to get than what I've shown you in that area. No hidden things as the toys. But now we have Aftermath, and once we do that, we can get Incommunicado and the Sunken. But from here, guys, let's go ahead and can we head back to our main menu here? Back. Yes, we can. Let's go ahead and quit our game. Turn in our rewards for the day. And as it's Friday for me, guys, yep, I got the streak on my console. All the other streaks for my PC. Working on that weekly streak for our Game Pass games. Head home. And for continued rewards, continued achievement, the trophies, continued videos, guys, you know what buttons to press. But as always, have a great day. See ya!